guys, welcome back to our vegan kitchen. I've got a great recipe for you today. This is another one to chalk up to the summer salad series. It can never be too soon for the summer salad series because the weather's getting hot, and you know what? The last thing you want to do is turn on that thing when the weather is hot. Even if you do have air conditioning, it's just, no one wants to cook when it's hot. So this is like a delicious meal with a minimum of effort. And believe me, this is loaded. This is the ultimate macaroni salad.
Yum.
Ultimate macaroni salad. Could stand on its own as a meal if you add in a can of like chickpeas or like white beans or cannellini. Is it cannellini?
I think so.
I never can remember. I just know that they're the white kidney beans, which they're probably not really, but I'm the same size. All right, so we've got a bounty full of things here, which you don't have to use these exact vegetables. You could use whatever you want. If you want to use cukes, I'm not using them today, or you could use broccoli or anything your heart desires. You could even use some kale. But today, we're going to be using onion, green peas, a beautiful yellow carrot, some celery, a red pepper. You could use green, you could use yellow, orange. You don't have to use peppers at all. Beautiful Wild Wonders tomatoes. So we're going to make this fancy. I remember when I was a kid, and I would love when my parents would buy fun pasta shapes. My very favorite were farfalle, but these came in second, these medium shells. Love them. And if I got a mac and cheese with some small shells in it, I was a happy little toddler. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is mince our onion. And we're going to do this the easy way, or it might be the hard way if I cut my fingers again on this mandolin.
Don't do that.
I have issue with getting the onion and celery small enough. It's hard for me to do it with a knife because my dad was a baker. He had great knife skills, but it never transferred to me. So I'm going to do it on a julienne slicer mandolin. I have all of the attachments, which I never use. I never use these other ones. I only use the julienne one. I wish they had just had a julienne knife, mandolin slicer. So I'm going to top and tail my onion. Going to peel it. And I'm going to get to work on mincing it. Because what we're going to do while the pasta is cooking and while now do this with the guard. Don't be dumb like me. I'm experienced at cutting my fingers. So I'm going to make this nice and small. It looks big, but it's small.
Whoa.
So I'm going to put it in this bowl along with the celery when I finish chopping it up or mincing it up. And I'm going to let it soak in a few tablespoons, maybe 3 tablespoons of this pomegranate vinegar, or maybe up to 1/4 cup. That's going to take the bite out of the onion. You know, sometimes you eat an onion raw and you get like a little upset stomach because it's too much. It's too sharp. So I like to take the bite out of it, and I like to start to break down the celery too because it can be quite fibrous. So if you put it in with the vinegar, it will really help along the whole process. So while my water's boiling, coming to a boil, I'm going to get these all chopped up, and then we're going to cook our pasta according to the package directions. It's probably like 10 minutes. You don't want to, it's not like mac and cheese rules where you cook it till it's still has a bite to it. You want to cook it till it's almost overcooked because it's not going to cook anymore. It's a cold dish. So just like revenge. It's best served cold. So I'm also going to prep the rest of these too because you don't want to see me cut my fingers on these, do you? So
I think we'll pass. We'll
come back when I get everything all set up. All right, so my macaroni has just been strained. It cooked, and it's very, very well cooked, perfectly cooked. So it's blazing hot though. And the last thing you want to do is put blazing hot macaroni with mayo.
Blech.
even if it is vegan mayo. You don't want to do it. So what we're going to do to cool it down and help our situation as well is first thing we're going to do is season it. This isn't the final seasoning, but I like to season it first to like get it started.
Tell us what you're using.
I'm using some beautiful magic seasoning salt, Chef Paul Prudhomme. This is our favorite. We love it. I'm going to grab my spoon because I want to give it a mix right away. Next thing I'm going to add are the celery and onions. So we're going to use, and this has the vinegar in it, if you remember. So we're going to dump that on there. And the heat from this is going to cook this just enough to start to take the bite out of it, but not enough that it's like cooked. So then we're going to give that a stir. Break up those clumps. And then the final thing we're going to do to help it cool down is put this bag of frozen peas on it and give it a mix so that the frozenness of the peas helps cool down the macaroni as well. And then after we do that, we're going to let that sit at room temperature until it is cool enough to put in the fridge. So we're just going to give this a stir. Let it sit till it's only like lukewarm. And then we're going to pop this in the fridge until it's chilled. And then we're going to finish up with the rest of the stuff. Alright guys, this has been chilling in the fridge for a little bit. We're going to season it again with our magic seasoning salt. And we're going to add our vegan mayo to it. Probably for this much stuff, I don't want to be too naughty. So I'm going to say like... that's probably like a third of a cup. Would you say this is about a third of a cup?
Sure.
I don't want it to be too soupy. I really don't like soupy mac salad. It's not mac and cheese, it's mac salad. Alright, so I want to pre-mix this before I put the rest of the vegetables in. So we've got our beautiful Wild Wonders tomatoes quartered. Beautiful. We've got... right? We've got some beautiful red pepper.
Lovely.
Diced very small. And we've got the beautiful yellow carrot. That's going to add a lot of sweetness to this. So look at how hefty this is. This is a hefty, chunky puppy right here. So this alone with like a can or two of beans, chickpeas, something like that, that's a summer salad right there. We're having ours tonight with some vegan elote, and it's Sunday night, so we're gonna splurge. Thank you, oven. We're going to also have some Beyond Burgers with this, so I'm very excited to have this tonight. Doesn't it look amazing?
It does.
Oh, it wouldn't look so pink except for the pomegranate vinegar. If you do regular vinegar, it's gonna look whiter, you know, more like picnicky. But right now, I think it looks pretty boho chic, don't you?
Yes.
We're going to give it a good stir. We're going to put it back in the fridge until we're ready to eat. And then we're going to plate this bad boy. All right.
This looks amazing.
It's time to taste it. It's been chilling in the fridge for about half an hour to 40 minutes. And it is ready to be consumed.
I'm gonna get a little bit of everything. Consumed.
Yes. Very British.
Mm-hmm.
Consume it.
Very good.
Why, thank you.
I like the shells.
Yeah, I like the shells too. They make me feel a little special.
Well, I was gonna say because all the stuff can like go in them.
Yes, it holds lots of treasures.
Like, look at that.
Yeah, I know. Tonight we're having it. Yeah, you're slopping it up.
Yeah, sorry.
We're having it with burgers and elote.
This is delicious.
It's gonna be a Sunday worthy dinner.
Amazing.
She can't stop eating it.
It was really good.
Why, thank you. All right, guys, there you have it. Super simple. Won't heat up the kitchen. Give it a shot.
Oh yeah.
Very, very delicious too. Or if you go into somebody's house, well, I don't know about now, but
Maybe not now. But
maybe in the
one
future.
day. Yeah.
Yeah, one day when we can all touch each other.
Doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't.
Leave it in the comments if you want Dad to do some cooking videos again.
Yeah, he'll be here for the next 2 weeks at least. So.
Yeah, so get him in here.
That's right.
Let us know if you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, much love.